Good morning, church. The devotional reading for today is coming from the Gospel of John, chapter 15. I am going to probably share more from my perspective as a parent in this season. So I hope that this can apply to others as well. But if you're a parent, I just want to speak encouragement to you at this time. I really want us to focus on verses 14 and 15, where Jesus says that you are no longer bondservants, you are no longer slaves, but you are friends, and what it actually means to be a friend of God. And for me, when I look at that, I see that there is this element of abiding and being and communing with God. And that is really hard to do in this moment and in this time. I don't know about you, but my schedules have just been off. And usually I will wake up early and on a good day work out and then go and just have some time with God. And that schedule has been just kind of topsy-turvy. And it's really hard to find that block of time that's quiet and silent in my home. And so it just can kind of feel discouraging. Like, how do I connect with God in this moment? And I came across this post from a friend, and I hope that it encourages you. And it was just really just kind of talking about how how she seems to just go back and she starts work and then has to stop and help her son and then go back to work. And there's this just kind of back and forth toggle between work and homeschool. And what she then said was so profound. And she said, and through this all, I am trying to connect with Jesus. And she said, I'm going to turn my thoughts to Jesus. And I was like, oh my goodness, she's got it. It is so true. Like that is what we're doing in this moment and in this time. A few years ago, I was speaking with someone and we talked about this idea of practicing the presence of God and how important it is to turn our thoughts to God throughout our day. And I had heard about this booklet, and then recently, this past year, I purchased it, and it's called Practicing the Presence of God, or The Practice of the Presence of God by Brother Lawrence. He's a 17th century monk, and he really kind of cultivated and created guidelines and ways for us as in our everyday life as regular people on how to connect with God. And he was a dishwasher of all things, and he was a very simple man. He wasn't a scholar, so he just really committed himself. He said, the only thing I can do is wash dishes. I'm gonna wash dishes for the glory of God. So he's really pulling from Colossians 3:23. And he said, every time that I do that, as I'm washing or doing the mundane, I am turning my thoughts to God, and I'm connecting with him, and I'm trying to recognize where he is in the midst of that. At this moment in our lives, that can be the most fruitful, deep, present way that we can experience Jesus. Just as Paul says that we are to be praying without ceasing, this is our way to do it. So as we are literally washing our dishes or doing our laundry, cleaning up for the 10th time that day, we can say, okay, God, where are you in the midst of this? May I not just be your servant doing the work, but God, may I be your friend who knows your thoughts. So Lord, would you please share your thoughts with me in this moment? Give me that revelation that I need for this day, that I can connect with you in a real and true and powerful way. Our powerful prayers that we can have with God could be the ones where we say, Lord, be present right now. We can be friends with God. We are on this journey of discovery and this journey with the Father. And he has called us friends. So as you are on your day-to-day living your life, may you cultivate that friendship with him. May you learn to abide with him in the here and in the now.